So when I received the report about Buddy, it was quite vague. The job stated that there was a dog at the property that was tied up. So I knocked on the door, there was no one home, and then walked around, and that's where I found Buddy. He was tied up on a long cable. Buddy didn't have a kennel that I could see. He had an old couch to sleep on under a tree. So when I found Buddy, I was obviously concerned with the situation that he was in. It wasn't until I got up close to Buddy and bent down next to him that I could see the wound on his neck. It was weeping. There was quite a strong smell when I was down there, and I could see pretty clearly the chain that was around Buddy's neck. It actually cut into his neck, and there was skin growing back over the chain. Initially there's the shock and then anger that someone could treat an animal so poorly.
When Buddy first came in, he was such a shy and timid dog. He was just, hiding behind the inspector, hiding behind the table. So the surgery for Buddy was, arranged the day after he came in, as we wanted that chain off ASAP. We wanted to get rid of the pain and the infection almost straight away. So after giving him, strong pain relief and antibiotics when he came in, he was booked in for anesthetic the next day to remove the chain surgically. He had to be anesthetized, of course, so that he wouldn't feel anything. He won't remember anything of what we had to do next. It took us maybe 2 weeks for the wound to finally grow really healthy tissue where the skin was starting to grow over. And at the end of it, he was wagging his tail when we approached him. Every time he came out to his cage, you can hear his tail wag against the door. He would sit there for treats. He would sit there as we cleaned his wound up and bandaged it and all that. And he was such a good boy during the whole recovery process. I could not have asked for a better dog.
Knowing where Buddy came from and the experiences that he's been through have been pretty traumatic for him, and to know he's landed in a good home with someone who's going to give him the time to be a dog is absolutely amazing.
Hearing these stories when they get adopted out and they're living the best life they could is always such a rewarding feeling. We got him out of it, and his owner is giving him such a good life that's all you can ask for, really. And that's why we do what we do.